What's the longest time you've spent at an airport? I know this is a random question, but hear me out. The longest time I've spent at one was 14 hours, from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. So let's talk about that. So in 2017, I was going on a 4-day trip from Friday to Monday with my family and some of my relatives. I was going there for my cousin's graduation, as well as a mini vacation, I guess. We'll go into this place that we'll call Humidville. It's a very humid place, that's why. From where I live to Humidville, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to get there by flying, so it is a pretty short flight. On that day in 2017, I woke up at about 7 a.m., got to the airport at 9 a.m., as initially the flight was taking off at I think 11 o'clock. It has been a few years, guys, so I can't fully remember, to be honest. Well, psych, that actually didn't happen. An hour or so before the proposed flight time, the airport announcement went off saying, for people flying to Humidville on, the fake name for this airline will be Delay Air. Get it? But anyways, the announcer said, for people flying to Humidville on Delay Air, sorry for the inconvenience, but the flight is now delayed to 1:45 p.m. At first, I was a little annoyed, but I had my tablet with me, which now looking back, that's probably was what kept me sane over these 14 hours. And you might be thinking, Zed, don't you have a phone though? Well, I did, but back in the 7th grade, I had a Nokia. Not the brick ones, mine was some smart Nokia, but it only ran YouTube and games like Subway Surfers, but lagged a whole lot. After some time passed, the announcer once again went, sorry for the inconvenience, but those flying to Humidville on Delay Air, your flight has been delayed to 3:30 p.m. This was getting irritating. Also, while at the airport, I found out why the flights kept getting delayed. One of my relatives booked the most budget airline to fly to our destination. That's why it kept delaying all the time. So yeah, moral of the story, don't book the super cheap budget airlines. And that's why it's called Delay Air. Also, Delay Air had another delay until 4:45 p.m. But then it got cancelled. And then there was so much uncertainty. But thankfully, there was another airline flying to Humidville, which was from a not so budget airline brand. However, it was coming at 11 p.m. By the way, now as I'm writing the script, I just found out that Delay Air shut down in 2020, apparently, due to what's going on in the world right now. Finally, 11 p.m. rolled around, and I was boarding the new flight. I arrived at my destination at 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, which meant my Friday to Monday trip was now Saturday to Monday. Well, despite the fact that I was stuck at an airport for 14 hours, due to an airline, my time at Humidville made up for the airport experience. It was a nice mini holiday. Also, I forgot to mention that I nearly threw up in the airport too. Not because of my long waiting time at the airport. Well, it is kind of related to that, but when I was at the airport, I ate chicken nuggets and fries or chips, depending on where you are in the world, 4 times that day. That's the most time I've ever had nuggets and fries, or chips, in a day. And probably the unhealthiest I've ever been. But you know, being an airport, there's hella expensive food, so at the time we just got the cheapest options we could get. And yeah, so this is the end of the Multi-Animator Project. Sorry I haven't been posting much this year, just like last year, but both 2021 and 2022 have been busy for me due to school. I hope you guys enjoyed this map, and thanks to everyone who helped in animating this. Their links will be in the description down below. But yeah, as always, I hope you guys have a good day, and peace.